Hi everyone, welcome back to Quirky Pineapples. If you're new here, I'm Vina, a plant-based recipe developer and food blogger, and I am back with the new year and a vlog. And so in this video, I'm going to, of course, show you what I eat today, but also kind of take you along the day with me. I just got back in town on this past Wednesday night, so New Year's Day, and I was sick before I left, and I'm sure you can still hear it in my voice. I'm still a little bit sick now, but I'm 1,000 times better than what I was the last time you guys saw me and when I came home last Wednesday on New Year's Day. So it's strange because I left and I was starting to feel better, and unfortunately got husband sick too. So we both left not feeling our best. But we kind of like made it through our trip. We had a lot of fun, enjoyed ourselves. And when we got to like the second leg of our trip, or I want to say probably about 3 days in, it felt like our sickness was starting all over again. Like we went on the decline instead of actually getting better. And so, yeah, that has been the like all of December basically was just not feeling well. And so when I came back on Wednesday, today is Sunday, by the way, for reference. When I came back on Wednesday, the next day, because we came back on Wednesday night, the next day I immediately like went, got the car washed and got groceries because I knew we were going to be like resting. And so today I feel the best that I felt. I'm still on the up and up, but I'm definitely a lot better than what I was. Let me grab my water. So yeah, so there's a few things that need to get done today. Actually, there's a lot of things that need to get done today. One, I need to feed myself. I haven't eaten yet, and I'm craving butter beans big time. But I think I'm gonna make those for lunch today. And I'm gonna keep breakfast pretty simple. So I think I'm gonna make myself some muesli and have a banana and all of that just so that I'm not hungry. And then I'm gonna try and get some cleaning done because let me show you. So when we got back on Wednesday night, Husband's luggage arrived and mine did not arrive. Mine was not here. It just came yesterday morning. And I was so tired, I just was like, I don't want to deal with it. So if you see, my home is kind of a mess. It's kind of a hot mess. And I don't know if you can see my luggage here. My luggage here came in on, like I said, Saturday morning. So yesterday morning. And I still have to unpack it. For a moment, I wasn't sure that I was going to get it. It was an interesting trip because they lost our luggage both ways. So that was not fun. Here, I'm going to take you guys back to the kitchen. They lost our luggage both ways. So we went to Lisbon, Portugal, and Barcelona. But we flew through Barcelona to get to Lisbon. And the airline that we flew didn't have our bags. So they had to send it forward to Lisbon for us and get it to our hotel. Thankfully, we got that within like a day. So we only went one full day without clothing. And we kind of had the foresight to make sure that we packed a little bit with us. So I had like a day worth of clothing and a couple of pairs of like underwear, and I had my toiletries with me. And so that wasn't so bad. But then like coming home and standing there and seeing my bag not show up on the carousel, I was like, no. I just kind of wanted my experience with this particular airline to be over with, and it wasn't. But I'm glad it arrived because I have my gifts and souvenirs that I got for people in my bag, and I was starting to worry that I wasn't going to get it. But yeah, so I need to unpack. I need to wash the clothes that are in my luggage because I don't have a ton of clothes. Like, I'm not a big fashion person. So I don't have like a super closet full of clothes. Like, a lot of the things that I packed for my trip are things that I felt comfortable wearing regularly. So they're things from like my everyday wear. And then we need to clean the house. Like right now, Husbandtron is in the office and he's taking care of the office because we kind of ripped it apart when we were packing because it's like extra space in there. So we were able to like pack our bags in there, but we left it a mess before we left. And the crazy part is we like to clean the house before we leave, and it wasn't too bad. But with the two of us not feeling well when we came back, the house just ended up kind of a mess again. So cleaning up, and then I want to go out. One, I haven't been out of the house in 2 days. I haven't left the house since Thursday. Like I said, I went out grocery shopping. Sorry. I haven't left the house in 2 days. Just trying to like rest and recover. So I need to go out because my big sister's birthday is coming up later in the week and I need to get a few gifts for her. I wanted to put together kind of a like nice care package for her. She's a great sister and she's a lot like me. The two of us, we tend to like look after other people before we look after ourselves. So I wanted to make sure I sent her some things that she would, you know, kind of encourage her to like do some self-care and kind of enjoy herself. So I'm gonna go out today and try and find some cute things for her to like put together in a care package for her. And then by the time this video comes out, our birthday will have passed and hopefully I will have been on top of it and sent her stuff before. So this makes it to where I can't procrastinate and send her gifts late. But yeah, so that's on the agenda, and then probably going to the grocery store and just stocking up on just a couple of things because I did do a grocery shop the other day. But yeah, so breakfast, like I said, is just gonna be muesli. So let's pull that out right now. I don't have any more of my like hazelnut butter to put in. And then I've got some banana. Let's do some banana. And I've got almond milk. I was gonna have some coffee. I thought about having some coffee, but I'm not gonna have it. Husband's trying to make coffee and it's just there calling my name, but I'm not gonna have it because I can't really have caffeine like that, I notice anymore, which kind of sucks, but it's fine. All right. I usually wouldn't dare turn my camera on with my house looking like this. Usually I like to have the house like nice and clean and ready to go, but it's just not gonna be one of those days. So yeah, muesli. This one you guys have seen me make probably 1,000 times by now. It's the early riser mix from 7 Sundays. I really like it because it's pretty high in protein. And let's chop up a banana. And then I usually will add like extra nuts and seeds to this. This time will be no different so that I can have extra nutrients and extra protein in my bowl this morning. Just because I'm not feeling well doesn't mean that I should skimp on making sure that I eat. I will say a couple days ago, I did not have an appetite of any kind. Like no appetite. Like I don't know what happened. Like I would eat breakfast just because I would hear my stomach growling, but then I didn't want to eat. I don't know what that was about. So yeah, but my appetite came back with a vengeance. Oh, and yesterday, my appetite came back with a vengeance. So I'm just gonna throw in some pumpkin seeds, some extra pumpkin seeds, and then I have hemp seeds in here that I feel like I'm not using enough, so I'm gonna throw on some hemp seeds. Hemp seeds. I'm gonna throw on some hemp seeds. Let's do a little bit more than that. There we go. I feel like all I've wanted to eat is fruit and rice. I don't know, is that normal? Like when you don't have an appetite, but it's weird. Like you have an appetite, but you don't. Like there's certain things that you want to eat, but you don't have an appetite for like normal foods. For me, it's just been fruit and rice. That's all I've wanted to eat. Of course, I mean more than that so that I can actually like get some nutrients, but yeah. All right, so there's that. And then the muesli doesn't come very sweet, so I'm just gonna add a little bit of maple syrup on top. Not too much, just a little sweetness. And there's breakfast. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy breakfast. And then while you guys are keeping me accountable right now, it's probably a good time for me to pull out my vitamins and supplements. So I'm running low. I need to order more. I'm just gonna take my Semaine for my hormone balancing, which comes in handy. And I'm down to my last 2. And my ritual, I am pretty sure I'm almost down to my last 2 or 3, which means that it might have come with an odd number or I must have messed up somewhere along the way. Okay. Yay! She did it. And then later on, I'll have to take my iron. All right. Oh, yes. Okay. All right. So I'm going to eat my breakfast. I'm going to unpack this bag, which is going to be like, it's been sitting in the corner and I'm just like, I don't want to unpack it. Unpack this bag and get this house together before we go out. So I'm all unpacked and I've got my clothes all in a pile ready to get washed on the side there. But I thought it would be nice to show you guys some of the souvenirs that I picked up while I was gone. And so I've got a couple of things. So in Europe, they have Zara Home. I don't, I don't think that we have them here in the US, or at least not in California. I haven't seen a Zara Home. There's like one Zara store nearby and it's just clothes and it's always super chaotic. So I don't really like going in there, but there were a lot of Zara Home stores in both Portugal and Spain. And so when we were still in Portugal, we stopped at a shopping center and I saw these really pretty spoons. And I mean, they were just really cute and they were the most colorful thing in the store. And I'm kind of a sucker for like kitchenware, for obvious purposes. I'm always cooking and I'm always showing food and photographing food. So I thought those would be really nice, especially for like drinks and coffees and fun stuff like that. So I got those and these were only like 16 euro, which I think is a pretty good deal because I feel like if I was to find these at like Anthropology here, they'd be like $30 or $40. So I got those and those were like my little gift to myself. I don't always get myself gifts or souvenirs on vacation, but I really wanted those. And so I got those. And then Husband and I, we have like a tradition that whenever we travel somewhere that we bring back a magnet for our refrigerator. It's just simpler. At first it was going to be like Christmas ornaments, but then we realized we don't always put up a Christmas tree. Like for example, we left and we were gone the whole holiday season, so there was no Christmas tree up this year. But we always have a refrigerator. And so we got this cute like Barcelona magnet. And we got this pretty like little fish tile magnet from Portugal. So when we were in Lisbon, so those are going on our refrigerator. And I think the first time we went, do we have one? We don't. So for the first time that we went, because this was our second time going to Lisbon, we didn't get one. And so we just kind of started doing it, I guess, after we took our first couple of trips. And then, these are all wrapped, but I'm going to unwrap them anyway. I'll just wrap them back. And then for my mom, because I can't go anywhere without getting something for my mom and a good friend of mine, I got tiles in Portugal. Portugal is known for their tiles. And so we ended up at this really cute Christmas market in the middle of the city. Well, I can't even say cute. It was a pretty big Christmas market in the middle of the city. And it was so much fun and so cute. But there was a vendor there who did hand painted tiles. And so I got this one for a friend of mine. And they're really pretty. I was really excited when I finally saw something because I wanted to find something. Usually when you get a souvenir for someone, you want it to be synonymous with where, you know, the place that you're visiting. And then I got this one for my mom. I was trying to find something with purple in it because purple is one of her favorite colors. So I found this one. Yeah. I imagine that, you know, they can use them as coasters or something like that. But yeah, I really, really like these, and I thought it would be a really nice gift. So I have to send those off. By putting them in the video, it forces me to make sure I send them off before next week when this video goes up. So it kind of like put some fire up under me and everything. But yeah, so I got those few things when I was there. And then I think Husbandtron just did a little bit of shopping because it tends to be a little cheaper to shop overseas, especially like certain brands, and you get tax-free and all that good stuff. So I think he just picked up some really nice shirts and stuff like that. But I don't tend to get the shopping bug when I am abroad, or really like when we visit places. I guess I'll deal with that later. I don't tend to get the shopping bug, but I also don't get the shopping bug here. I'm not a big shopper, and I don't really know if that's just my personality. I think it's just my personality. I'm just not much of a big shopper, but I am really quick to buy things for other people. And so it was kind of nice to find those things. And then just a couple of things for myself. Something small that I could easily transport home because I'm always really concerned about things breaking or luggage getting lost and things not making it. So I didn't want to go too crazy. But yeah, so those are some of the things that I picked up on the trip. And now it is time to get these clothes washed. Usually what I'll do is try to get a load in the washer and the dryer before I like leave the house, because then at least I'm not like waiting around and things are like the machine's doing all the work while I'm out doing other things. But yeah, so let me get these clothes in the washing machine and then start trying to clean up the rest of the house. The floor needs to be done. The kitchen counters, I think you saw in the background, hot mess. I probably have to like, yeah, I've got to go through all that stuff. Yeah, I might have to put on some music or like a fun cartoon so that I can stay focused. Am I the only one who does that when like you're cleaning? Do you need to like put on music or put on like your favorite like show like that you don't have to pay attention to in order to like stay focused on what you're doing? I feel like that's what I need to do right now. So I'm probably gonna put on like, I don't know, some Kendrick Lamar or something like that and try to like stay focused on what it is that I need to do. All right, so let's move on to the next task. So I am all done with chores. The house looks so much better. I feel like I can finally get on with the week and all of that, but I was a little exhausted after cleaning up and going out. So we ended up getting takeout from this little Indian place that's at the mall. And so I got basmati rice, and I want to say it's a dal. It is. Oh, that's good. I usually get this with, it's like a vegan bowl. I usually get it with chickpeas, but this time I got it with the lentil dal. And it has like rice, the lentil dal, and it has like a vegan type chicken. I'm not really sure what brand they use, but it's really, really good. So I'm excited about having that. But I figured I'd show what I grabbed for sister. Like I said, when I put it on camera, it forces me to actually make sure that I actually send it out on time. So I wanted to I'm putting together like a little like self-care package for her. So I got this like bath towel. I don't know if you can see that. It's one of those like long, like polishing type of body towels that I feel like I've seen. A few people use. Usually it's like, I don't know if it's like a Asian/African type of thing to use these, but it seems to be recommended. And I got this from the Korean beauty store. One opened up nearby, and they have like all these like interesting products, but I saw that in there. And then I got her, I think it's called a Buffy. And I've used this before. It's from Lush. I got her a Buffy from Lush, and it is just this like, kind of like lotion bar that you use in the shower. And ooh, it's like one of my favorite things from there. And it has like, I think it has like coffee beans or something like that in it, where it's a little bit exfoliating. So you like rub it on yourself when you're in the shower, and it helps like exfoliate your body, but then it also like leaves the balm on you. So you just rinse off and you don't have to put on lotion or anything like that. It just leaves you super moisturized, which is perfect for wintertime. I don't know about you guys, but I get super dry in the winter. So I tend to use these in the wintertime. And my sister and I obviously have very similar skin types, so I figured she might like something like that. And then I'm gonna try and find some other things. I went to Target and I wasn't able to find some of the things that I needed at Target. Like the beauty section was like ripped to shreds. So I don't know what that was about. But yeah, so I'm glad I was able to get her a couple of things, and I'll have to just make sure that I'm on top of sending everything out so she doesn't see this video and know what she's getting for her birthday. But yeah, so this is lunch. I'm gonna have my lunch, relax with Husbandtron for a little bit. I'm still not 100% sure what I'm gonna cook for dinner. Like I said, I think I wanna do butter beans, but I don't know for sure. I'll figure it out when we get there, I guess. This one isn't necessarily a what I eat today, so I don't have dinner or anything planned out. It's just kind of like you're going through the day with me a little bit. And then I think I'm gonna bug Husbandtron to see if he wants to play Uno or something like that, because we've been traveling around, was a lot of fun and everything, and we were just busy when we were on our trip. And then when we got home, we completely just like went into full like rest and recovery mode. So we have basically been mushrooms. Aside from like showering and feeding ourselves, we've been mushrooms on the sofa watching like television, which is totally okay. But I feel like it'd be nice to like chat and play a game with him and all that good stuff. So I think that's what we might do. Uno gets pretty intense in our home. Either Uno or Jenga, something like that. So we'll see. All right, so I'll probably see you guys back at dinner time, or maybe I'll show my Uno game. I'm not 100% sure yet. But yeah, I'm just glad that everything is clean, everything is ready for the week, especially since I go back to work tomorrow. But yeah, all right, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alrighty, so it is dinner time and I am still jet lagged and a little bit lazy. And I've got like the Sunday scary, so I decided to make something really fast and simple. So I had some butter beans and I had pesto in the fridge. So I just kind of threw something together. So in my pan, I put some olive oil, some butter beans, some garlic powder, some cherry tomatoes, and a little bit of salt with my pesto, and just decided to make some pesto butter beans. And so this is actually, I think this is my first time using the pesto with the butter beans, but I've been curious about it. It just seems like it would taste really good. And then I just heated up some toast, something easy, something quick, because it's like 4:10 right now and I'm already like ready to go to sleep, which is just like wild to me. So that is pretty much how my day went. I'm super happy that I finally was able to get the house clean, because when we got back, we just really didn't have the energy to do it. Ooh, this looks really good. We just really didn't have the energy to do it and get everything done. So today was pretty much the last day to try to get it done anyway, because it's Sunday and we're both headed back to work tomorrow. So yeah. Oh, this looks really good. I'm gonna get some more pesto on here. Very nice. So, dinner. If I can get it to focus. There we go, dinner. And it's still really hot, so I don't know if I should try it on camera, but we'll do it. It's really good. Probably needs a little bit more salt, maybe some chili flakes, and that would really hit. But yeah, so that was the day with me. As you can see, Husbandtron beat me in that first Uno battle, but I think it ended up, was it like 2-2, hon? No? You won 2 and I won 2? Okay, he's saying that he won 5, but I don't think that's accurate. But now we're just watching Squid Game. I've actually never seen the first one. Don't judge me. I usually, I don't like violent or like gory type of like movies or series. So I watch really lighthearted things. So I didn't get into it, but it's not too bad. I'm watching the second season with Husbandtron right now. So yeah, we're just gonna spend some time together for the rest of the day. So yeah, this is a little insight into my day. Hopefully I'll get a little bit better at sharing my life and vlogging a little bit more. But I know I kept promising that I was gonna do a vlog in January. And so I was like, you know what? The first video that I'm gonna film on this side of the year is a vlog. And hopefully it was somewhat entertaining, even though it was mostly just cleaning up and getting things done. And then it's nice because I've got leftovers for lunch tomorrow. So see, I've prepped a little bit for tomorrow. But yeah, so if you would like to find any of my recipes, because I do develop recipes, you can go to quirkypineapples.com. And if you stayed this long in the video, let's see. If you stayed this long in the video, then drop a tomato in the comments and let me know what you do to recover from jet lag or what's like one of the first things you like to do when you come back from a long trip. When you get back home, what is the one thing that you really like to do? For me, it is usually cleaning up and getting organized right away so that I'm like ready to like get back into my routine. But what do you like to do? Alrighty guys, I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you guys next week. Bye.